Before I got Millie, I never dressed dogs in clothes. I actually didn't even like dogs in clothes.
That is adorable.
Now this would be perfect for the beach.
Yeah, that would be.
So it started off with about 2 or 3 little dresses, and it has turned into hundreds of dresses she has now. Obviously, she can't tell which outfit is on her, but I can tell. So it makes me happy. Right?
Good job.
Princess wears anywhere between 5 and 8 outfits a day. This is her tea dress. And we're going to put a tea hat on, too. We change outfits quite frequently, like later on this evening, if we go to the park, she'll put on a jogging suit, or if we go out for dinner, she'll put on a skirt and blouse, depending on what we decide to do. I sew between 20 and 30 outfits every day. But for Princess, her entire wardrobe in a year will never cost me more than $300.
What makes this dress so special is that it's one of her pricier pieces at $150. So maybe not something for everyone, but Bella certainly deserves it.
There is no dollar value because we love her so much.
We don't have a budget where it comes to Bella, and if we don't have enough money for Bella, we just cut back on our own stuff.
Most dog people will tell you they're looking for places you can bring your dog. So you look for events to bring your dog. So that's why they go to these doggy events. This is a handmade tallis. This is the prayer shawl. And the yarmulke came from Museum of Jewish Heritage. So this is sort of the little memento of the whole affair of his bar mitzvah. So yes, he did what a 13-year-old bar mitzvah boy would do, a haftorah. We called it an arf Torah. So we had a candle lighting ceremony. We went to Chinatown in New York and bought little wind-up dog toys and put helium balloons on. So he had sort of an entourage of about 10 wind-up dogs came down the aisle first, and then he finally entered with his yarmulke and tallis. You know, after having a bar mitzvah, a lot of people say, what are you going to do next? You know, what can you do next? Well, he's a boy, so we can't have a sweet 16. So I guess the next rite of passage would be a wedding.
Oh, the wedding that we attended yesterday was great. It was a setting that any human would have been happy to have gotten married there. So sometimes, you know, the other people who are witnessing these type of events, they're not even sure if it's for dogs or humans, because we really treat our dogs as if they're humans.
I give you this doggy pin
as a token and pledge
of
our constant faith and abiding love.
We don't always attend things like that. Sometimes we just we'll just have a party or something, and we just want to take our dogs.
With this pin, I thee wed. Yay!
It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. You're not going to believe what we saw in New York at Central Park.
Millie does not have a boyfriend, and she doesn't plan on getting married anytime soon. I don't know that Millie will ever get married.
Oh, Princess and I have a routine of getting up in the morning, having prayer, eating breakfast, taking showers, going for a walk. We have a morning meeting during breakfast, and we talk about what we want to do. And fortunately, in that time that I got Princess, I was going through a lot of trials in my life and needed someone to be close to, and she filled that void, and we took care of each other. Stay. Uh-oh, Princess, what am I doing? Okay, wait, I got you. I'm sorry. I'm a retired, nationally awarded educator from the city of Chicago. The job brought me such excessive stress that I had several strokes and seizures as a result of the stroke, and Princess became my service animal. Within 15 minutes of having a major stroke, she can let me know that I'm about to have a seizure. Ready for your cologne? And when I'm about to have a seizure, my body chemistry changes. Princess picks up the odor. She may bark at that particular time, or she may scratch at me, or she may just continue to tug at me until I realize that there's something wrong. Princess eats homemade gourmet meals every day. And this one is lamb with carrots and sweet potatoes and corn and string beans. She's not acting like a lady. She trained herself instinctively, but to have it done legitimately, a friend of mine who trained animals trained her for me to make sure that she was trained properly according to the service animals training.
Remember, don't stare at other people's dogs. It's not helpful to the dog. It puts the dogs way under pressure. So it's okay to look towards their direction, but don't look in their eyes. It makes them worry, basically. They think they've done something wrong. Out! I'm a professional dog trainer, but I like to incorporate dog training as a performance art. So at this point I'm directing a show with 20 dogs on the stage. And it just incorporates the elements of dance, indoor kite flying, dog training, and protection training all on the same hour and a half. And the concept of dogs dancing, when it first came out, I mean, it was, as a guy, I was the only guy. And for other guys to say that, well, there's this guy going around dancing with his dog was, I mean, it was just ridiculous to people.
I don't really say anything to the naysayers. Either you're a person who enjoys to do things with your dogs or you're not.
We do not have DOGA in South Carolina, so I'm really excited about taking this class.
Hi, Deborah. See you. We're ready for DOGA. We're excited.
Hi.
This is
So breathe in fully and deeply, and exhale everything out.
I live in South Carolina, and we come up to New York City about every 2 or 3 months just to go to different dog events and see all of our friends up here.
Move it around very, very gently.
It was not what I expected at all. I thought that it would be very easy going and you would just sit there with candles lit in a dim room. But there was a lot of stretching and burning of the muscles, and Millie was very upset because she's not used to seeing people laying around on the floor. So she was running from person to person, licking their face, trying to revive everyone. I think that she thought that everyone was injured.
I don't know if the dog loves to be dressed up that much all the time and walk around in some of these fancy costumes. I could find more valuable things to do in my life than to be continually doing that. But for others, it's a hobby. And you know what? God love them, God bless them.
I really love this outfit on Bella because it's so feminine and frilly and ruffly. And I tend to put her in one-piece outfits because it makes her more of a little girl for me.
And all of these are baby clothes that I have cut up and put into little plastic bags. So if Princess needs a white dress, then I just go to the white cubicle and I'll just grab this bag, and everything I need, the ribbons, the bows, will be inside this one bag. Yeah. See, now I got on my ladybug dress. Now we're ready for lunch. Every girl has to have beautiful lingerie. These are Princess panty and bra set.
Millie's little outfit is a little pale pink lace lingerie number with little pink garter belts. I mean, if this isn't sexy for a dog, I mean, what is? Good thing that lace stretches, Millie.
We're going to the PJ and Pods party where the humans and the dogs wear PJs, and we're very excited to show off our matching lingerie.
My friends in South Carolina, they don't dress their dogs. so they don't really understand this whole concept of the dog dressing thing.
This is one of those things we won't tell Daddy about.
I don't really understand why people have to get so upset because we want to enjoy an activity with our own dogs. Let us enjoy our own dogs in our own way.
Come on, let's go buy some dog clothes. Come on.
I adore Millie, and Millie adores me. Millie. Hey, Millie. Well, this isn't looking good.